as we await the White House response, we can get Bret Baier's response, anchor of Special Report, joining us now. Bret, it came out less than an hour ago, so we'll see when exactly we hear from the White House. We've heard from James Comey so far. Your thoughts as we dig into that more than 80-page report?
Yeah, I've read through it, Sandra. Good morning.
Good morning.
Everything John said was accurate. That is true. And it is true that James Comey is essentially crowing about avoiding an indictment from the Department of Justice, which is a little rich if you think about it, going back to everything that the former FBI director said as FBI director, kind of portraying himself as this man of the law who follows the rules and who is this pillar of fortitude, if you will, in all of his testimony. I mean, if you go into this report in detail, it is not a good look for the former FBI director. The DOJ, the IG concluding that Comey's retention, handling, and dissemination of certain memos violated Department and FBI policies and his FBI employment agreement. It says he set a dangerous example for the over 35,000 current FBI employees. Not a bad example, a dangerous example. And it goes on. I mean, you can go down all of these pages, and it's not a great look for somebody who portrayed himself as the pillar of following the rules, if you will. Now, does he avoid indictment? Yes, he does. As John rightly points out, the IG has another big part of this investigation that has yet to come out, and that is the FISA abuse investigation and really the entire meat of the investigation of the investigators.
So James Comey almost immediately responded to the report. I believe it was within minutes last hour that he tweeted this out, quoting the IG report, saying it found no evidence that Comey or his attorneys released any of the classified information contained in any of the memos to members of the media. Then James Comey wrote, "I don't need a public apology from those who defame me, but a quick message with a sorry we lied about you would be nice." Moments later, he tweeted this, "And to all those who have spent 2 years talking about me going to jail or being a liar and a leaker, ask yourselves why you still trust people who gave you bad info for so long, including the president." It would seem that James Comey is claiming some sort of vindication here.
It is, and those tweets are pointed at President Trump. But again, it's pretty rich. This report definitively says he is a leaker. He had the memos home, and he gives them to this law professor friend, Richmond, and he tells them with the instruction to leak to the New York Times. Now, the DOJ makes the determination they're not going to move forward with prosecution of leaking classified material, but that doesn't take away from what happened, what transpired, and how it's characterized in these 80-plus pages. It is not, again, a good look for an FBI director to face these kind of paragraphs about his time in his job. We don't know what we don't know about the other IG report, and that, you know, could be more substantive when it comes to specifics and maybe potentially recommendations for moving forward on other fronts.
But going back to your original point, while these were the findings, the DOJ declined prosecution ultimately. There will be those who say, where is the accountability for violating FBI policies when you're the FBI director? Final thoughts, Bret.
Exactly. I mean, listen, we get a lot of this where we get to the end of an investigation and people just say, okay, well, what happened? Where's the resolution? It happens up on Capitol Hill all the time. And there are people who look at the facts and say, why not move forward? The prosecutors have to look at whether they can make a case that stands up and can be prosecuted effectively, or whether they don't think that they can do that. And they made that decision.
Bret Baier, you have a lot to talk about. We'll see you on Special Report tonight, 6 o'clock. Thank you.
All right, Sandra.
All right.